The National Transportation Safety Board kicked off a two-day fact-finding hearing today on the details it gathered since a door panel flew off a Boeing 737 MAX 9 Alaska Airlines flight over Portland, Oregon in January. The head of the NTSB said that she wants to know about the safety improvements Boeing has made since then.
This isn't a PR campaign for Boeing. What we want to know is what happened in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, leading up to this, leading up to what happened in January.
The door panel blowout played a significant role in Boeing's $1.4 billion loss last quarter and led to the resignation of CEO Dave Calhoun. Kelly Ortberg, Boeing's new president and CEO, starts this week. And joining us now is Captain Shem Malmquist. He is a visiting instructor at the Florida Institute of Technology and an active current B777 captain, as well as an air safety and accident instructor. Shem, good to be with you again. I know you've been watching this hearing all day. What stood out to you?
Well, a couple of things surprised me, and quite a bit did not. Of course, Boeing outlined a lot of the improvements they made and highlighted some of the way that they had essentially let processes go, in prior years, which are largely fixed. A huge area that really applies here is what's called quality assurance, or making sure that what you're doing in your manufacturing and your methods is what you're actually doing. And one of the things that jumped out to me, just based on system theoretical methods of looking at accidents and safety analysis, is that they seem to have really lacked a lot of documentation in terms of what their expectations were, what their assumptions were, and making sure that those assumptions and expectations actually occurred. I was slightly concerned to hear that they were touting the lean management method as one of the ways to combat this. Lean is essentially a failure chain approach. It's maybe not a bad thing for improving customer service, but I'm not sure it has a place in safety improvement. It's really a different kind of system, not designed for safety improvement at all. But in general, I think that Boeing is making some really positive steps, and that's, I think, the most important thing to me coming out of this is not so much where they were, but where they are and where they're going. And with that and those aspects, I feel a lot more confidence that they've learned lessons and they are fixing things. And that to me, again, is the most important thing, that when I get out and fly the airplane, that it's going to be a safe airplane and that the quality assurance is there. And I know that they are working very hard on improving that. So that's something that does come across pretty loud and clear, but the gaps and what they had allowed to happen, I would say between the lines, probably production pressure was in there a bit, for sure. Trying to cut processes, making things more efficient, which is actually, ironically, often a byproduct of lean. They are improving things, and the way things were, though, I mean, they certainly had left some pretty significant gaps in their systems and their processes that opened the door for this kind of event to occur.
Shem, almost at a time here, but Boeing's new CEO takes over this week. What can you tell us about Kelly Ortberg? What more do you know about him, and how do you think he will fit into Boeing and maybe turn things around?
Well, I think the industry is looking at him in a very positive light. I mean, he comes from a very good background, strong engineering background. His decision to be in Seattle and being closer to production is an absolute right decision. And so I think it's a big sign. And I am very, again, optimistic that Boeing has turned the corner on these things. And that's not to say that we won't discover other things, because it takes a long time for these things to come through the processes. But I think that what they have done and going forward, I am personally fairly optimistic and pleased to see the changes, some badly needed changes.
Well, that's good news for passengers. Shem, thank you so much for coming on and for your insights. Always appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.